let's see here. Let's refresh, get our bit rate back. Come on, refresh. There we go. Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. This is Crew again for the third time today. So, yeah. So we have power back. Give me a second here. I want to make sure that I get everything where I need it to be. Okay, let's try this here. So I do apologize. I thank you, everybody, for coming in earlier today, hanging out with us, and dealing with some of the stuff we were dealing with. Let me go here. Let's go there. I got one more thing here. So what we're going to try and do is clean up whatever we got going on here. All right. So let's see. Let's make sure this is good. Okay. All right, that's working. All right, we do have the ad in progress. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can clean up here. So this contract, which one is this? That is field 15. Field 15, we need to take the grain 02. Not sure we're going to be able to dump this in 02. Woo, man, that was close. Holy mackerel, that was close. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get this in 02, but we'll try. Because I really don't have a trailer that I can use just yet. So if you're joining us late here, Mr. Swede took on some contracts, and then we lost power. And then we got power back like 5 minutes later. And then an hour later, we lost power again. So we're going to try to get some kind of stream together today. So this here is one of the contracts. Now, the contracts on the others are sugar beet and potato. And I don't think I'm going to leave them as they are with the trailers or with the combines that we're using. I feel like I may have to lease a different combine. One of the Colossus ones that we have, because it's just going to take forever, and we've already lost, a lot of time, and I don't want to lose any more time. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to execute on these contracts. So I do have the time at real time. I was running at 3 and sometimes 5. But I'm running in real time right now just to see if we can get these contracts done in a timely fashion, because they're big money. I mean, it's probably about $500,000. Nah, maybe about $400,000 to take care of them. And I'm willing to lease a Colossus. I mean, even if it costs me like 15 grand to lease this thing, I'm good with it. I just want to get them done and get as much of that cash as we can. Now this we have to dump in O2. Which could be problematic, but we'll see. Depends on how much room. No, you know what? We might be okay. Contract is finished. Alright, that's good. So we can put that one away. Let's fold this up. Now this is our combine. So we'll go and pick up that header. Take this back to the yard. And then what we'll do is we'll look at leasing the Colossus, and we'll probably, you know what, let me see what we got there, because I forget if we put the one pack on that everything's the same except the header. But I don't know if we activated that for this challenge. So I'm going to see if we did. I'll grab that, finish the contracts, get what we can from it. If not, then I'll have to do one at a time. I'll have to lease the potato, lease the sugar beet, and then run them that way. I normally don't do this, but we're cutting through, guys. We got to take a few shortcuts here and there to get ahead of the game. We're half a day behind right now, real time. So we have a lot of making up to do. Now for the challenge, we took all the garage sheds, whatever buildings that are not really necessary, we took those off. We're not going to really be worrying too much about our sheds and, making the farm look nice and all that. It's really just about getting the equipment we need, getting things together, sold in the field. That's so. That contract is finished. Okay. So what I'm talking about here is these machines. At 43,000 a clip, we'll be here all of today and part of tomorrow. So what I'm going to try to do is, let's go Colossus, sugar beet, all root crops, ultra unrealistic. There we go. I don't care about color. I don't care about any of this stuff. I just want to make sure we're going to collect. And that's going to be, only premium root crops. Both ultra unrealistic. What's that mean, both? Don't know what that means. Sugar beet standard, root crops yet. So we're just going to put this here. And, okay, 20 grand. That's a lot, but we got to do it because we got to get these done. So that's going to be for that. Now we need to do header. What's the difference? Speed. Standard 20 meters. Oh wow, 10. Alright guys, I'll tell you what. We're gonna do this because like I said, we gotta get these contracts done. We are gonna go faster. We are still only going to go 15 miles an hour. We're going to be collecting more and a little wider. We got to make up for lost time. Let's see, the contract. What is this one? Potato. Sugar beet is field. Field 4 is okay. And this will be the equipment that we get once we start doing our sugar beet potato. We won't be using the 10-meter header. We'll probably use this header. Well, I don't know if it lets us adjust. I'll have to see if it lets us adjust the speed. I do want to get it at least, 12, 15. We can get to 15 miles an hour on this header at a 4-meter header. But if we can't, then I'll use the 10-mile-an-hour header with 4 meters. So I don't care too much about the width of the header as much as being able to get close to 15 miles an hour. Looking piece of equipment though. I wonder what it's like running one of these in real life. That'd be pretty cool. I know I'd dig it. Yo, Scooter, what's up, cuz? Oh, wait. Hold on. Can you hear me? Test, test. 1, 2. Test, test, Scoot. Can you hear me better now? There we go. All right. My bad. I've had like 5 sneezes and all of a sudden my sinuses just went through the roof. So I pulled the mic away, so you guys wouldn't, hear all that nonsense. And I forgot to put the mic back up. All right, so sugar beets to the left. Potatoes are going to be in the top right corner. Well, on the map when you view the map, but over here it's just going to be over on that field back that way. Again, I do apologize for the earlier streams here. We had everything lined up. First stream bugged out after 50 minutes with a power outage. Second stream completely went out after about an hour. Yo, what's up, Swede? Yeah, I'm going to try and get ahead of the game on this, Swede, because we lost, 2 streams that we had going there. So I had to spend a little bit of money to get these leased, because I'm not going to sit here and wait for these things. It'd be different if we were on our... Yeah, it did suck big time. Absolutely. So, we have some catching up to do. So I'm going to try to do this and just let this help us, get back to where we need to be. Normally we wouldn't do this, but okay. Now what we'll do is I'm going to let him run to the end, make sure he's got enough room to turn. Yeah, Mr. Swede and I lost a day today. Yeah, I might, Swede, I might actually bump it up because we just need to get past this. Get that money in the bank. Alright, so let's see. Does he have... Yeah, I think he might be good. Let's see. Got nothing to interfere except the edge of the map, but he shouldn't even come close to that. Alright, he's good. Potato guy is over here. Wait a second. Nope. I want sugar beet guy. So we had to get this guy off this field. Let's offload. All right, dismiss worker. We finished the contract at the bottom there, Swede, the one with the regular combine. So that was turned in. Well, the crop, I didn't finish the contract yet. But the crop was taken away. All right, let's get you out of the way. We'll put you right there. Let's get this guy. So he's going to be going up and down that way. Let's put him on the far left. Yeah, I mean, we'll lose about 50,000, but it's worth it. Yeah, so was I. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but what are you going to do, right? The people, so just so you guys know what happened, there's a family lives down the street from us, opposite side of our street, probably about 6 houses down. They have this gigantic, like, holly tree or something in their yard. I mean, gigantic. They have a garden in that yard and everything. Well, somehow this gigantic tree, the weight, I guess, of the snow or something, which is weird because it's not that deep. It was 3 inches of snow. But this thing come crashing down And as it came down, it hit the power lines above. So it rips the power lines down, snaps the top of one of the power poles on the opposite side of the street. It then, because of the weight of this tree, the power lines, as it went down, it pulled all the power lines across the street from us. That's where the power poles are. It pulled every pole that's going down the street at least 8 feet off center. And the guy at the very end of our street, across the other side of the street, his power box that's on his house got ripped right out the house. So it was pretty devastating, to say the least. What really helped was they had 2 brand new power poles here within the hour of that happening. So that really helped. And then I went out and Flint, what it do, crew? We then saw Asplund was out there. Thank you. And they were cutting the tree apart. Now, they did say that there's a small chance that they may disconnect and reconnect just to secure things a little more. But the guy said, he's not sure if that's a definitive yet. And if it does, it would be for like 2 minutes. So, yeah, that was an interesting one. Let's see. I need to get this guy out of the way over here. So that guy is going to be zipping around. So let's move you. Okay, you'll be safe up here. All right. Now, we need to get... Oh, wait a second. Do we not have a potato? Can we use just a different header on that other machine? Will that other machine do both? Oh, it'll do everything. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I was a little worried there. All right, we will have to drive back to get that header, and we'll just do one at a time here. That's all right. Yeah, sorry. My allergies all of a sudden just started hitting me real bad, so I moved the mic away like when I'm going to sneeze or something. So I apologize, guys. Okay. Boy, look at that. He just will not do that row there. I don't understand why that keeps doing that. All right. We'll ride along with this guy here. Yeah, my allergies. I was outside, man. I had the generator going. Me and my boys had to go all around the property. We had to hook up my mom's bed because she has a, like a power bed. So we had to go and try to get power to it. And, yeah, whew. It was a crazy day. Then I had to get my son into work. Almost every one of our streets on our road, where we live here, was blocked, but they did have one that was open, so we had to kind of finagle our way through there. Yeah, so it's been interesting. So we'll go ahead. We're getting sorghum in that field there. So once we get that field done, we'll be able to roll that We'll wait for one stage of growth, I believe, for each field. Let's take a look. Yeah. So once we get the next first stage of growth, then we can fertilize all 3 fields. This is our grass field over here. We're going to work to buy this field, make it grass, cut through in here to extend this field a little bit more. Flint, how you doing today, buddy? Hope you're doing well. We got to get Flint on the map at some point, man. Help us out. And then our goal will be to, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with this road, but we'll be able to do something here. And then we're going to cut all this to merge together. I'm thinking, ideally, this would be good for us to run our potatoes, sugar beet, sugar cane, right? You doing good, brother? Nice. Nice to hear it. Now, the question is going to be this field right here. Not really sure that's going to give us too much. So this field, if I can't plow this together, this field right here might become a production area for us to add the other productions that we may add into the map. Okay. We're doing good now, Flint. Hopefully, God willing, we ain't got to worry about this no more. With all the power outages we've had today. Hopefully we're on the other side of it and we can just, move on. That would be real good. We have Mr. Vito sent PC to us. So that is en route. Should be here probably in about 2 days. So maybe Thursday, Friday at the latest, depending on how things are moving over this way. Thankfully, it's not coming from the north. He's coming from the south. So he won't have to hit too much. Shouldn't hit too much resistance on the way up here. No power outage for you? Good. So once again, guys, we've upped it a little bit on the combine here and the header just to catch up. We lost pretty much, from 9:30 this morning until 30 minutes ago with our stream. We tried 2 streams. Power went out on both. So right now we're trying to catch up or get ahead if we can. So we have 2 seeders going on our big field. Sorghum is going in this field. We have 2 fields near the yard that have oat in them. And then we have 2 huge contracts that are open right now that we're going to try and finish using some advanced equipment just to get through them a little quicker. So this harvester is going to do everything. It'll take care of potatoes, sugar beet, all that. We just have to swap out the header. So what we're going to do is finish this crop first. Then we'll go get the header, do the second one. Using manure and slurry, good. Yeah, I love using slurry. It's my favorite. I just love the way it looks on the field. It gives it a shiny look, makes it look covered. You know what I mean? The manure is pretty good too. Me and Swede, man, we on Green River, the first Green River, that's that playthrough that we were doing. That's all we were allowed to use. Was just we had to make all our own slurry and all our own manure. So that was that was a fun little deal. So right now we have unrealistic capacity. Now the capacity, we'll probably use that moving forward once we get our own equipment, just for the purpose of being able to let these things run, um, you know, and just this is the Texas map, yes. Can you see? Can you see if I thought I smelled coffee this morning, but I never got any. We'll just check, see, because I could go for a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, so Swede, this is what I was talking about. Let me see if I can show you. Now you guys tell me. So I wanted, if you're still here, coffee does sound good, doesn't it, Scoot? And even you guys in the chat, you know, even if Swede's not here. So what I did want to do, okay, was I wanted to connect this field to this field, just to even make this bigger, right? If you know, Texas, go big or go home. However, these signs here, we can't get rid of. I thought it would look, even though the equipment can go through the signs, right? We have this one here. I just thought that would look kind of, kind of messed up. But, you know, let me take a look. I don't know. I mean, if it's just those two there, guys, I mean, can you imagine the amount of bales off of that we would get? How much cotton we would get? How many mods do you have? Ooh. That's a good question, bro. I don't have an exact answer. I mean, it's more than 30. See, like these here, would that be two? So there's 3 signs, it looks like. You guys think that would be too weird, having them and, you know, seeing the equipment go? I mean, it's a shame because, you know, that would maximize that field, right? No, it's not weird, or no, don't do it. Not sure which way you're going on that one. I mean, because I mean, to me, I don't see it. We're not going to be in the vehicles that much to even notice it anyway. Let's go, meaning do it. I'm still not sure where you're going. Is it let's go, meaning do it? Get the goddamn thing plowed in? Bigger. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem that big a deal, right? Yeah, bigger field. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd be different if they didn't go through it, right? You know, then it'd be like, well, you know, we have to navigate around that, and, you know, but it drives through. And I mean, that would be, imagine the grass or the silage bales we'd get out of this field, or the cotton, and you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a big moneymaker field right here. So we'll do it. Yeah, we'll definitely. Steve O's in the house. What's up, Steve O? Hey guys, 2 follows away from 2,500. That's 2 follows. We're almost there. I don't have it up as a goal. For me, you know, the follow goals just kind of, once we hit 2 grand, I didn't really worry too much about it anymore because I just wanted us to, just do our thing, and those goals will come as they come, right? But it's kind of cool. Stretch it out, kiss it, and hydrate it. Will do. 792 in here already. I mean, that would be a sick grass field. Oof. Or corn. Can you imagine the chaff that we would get out of that as a cornfield? Oh my goodness. That'd be bonkers. And then we'll offload into this here, right? Wait, what field, or what are we doing anyway? This is potatoes. Yeah, we're doing the sugar beet. So we won't be using this one. We're going to be using this one. I'm doing a corn challenge where I have to make 10 million in 10 years, but I can only harvest corn. Okay. I can do contracts all the way up till my first harvest. Start with 2 fields, $100,000. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool, Scoot. You got to let us know how you make out with that. Well, we won't be able to seed the field yet, Mr. Swede, because we have the sorghum going in on the top side of that, right? So, yeah, that'll probably be, after the sorghum is done and harvested, right? Because we already got this, doing its thing. We'll definitely make that happen for sure. Right now, we're going to get these contracts done, get us back up possibly over the 2 million mark. Hey. Okay. 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 Thank you. He's like, I want to do it now. In time, possibly tomorrow. I'm going to do everything I can to first get these contracts finished. Second, probably be sleep through. What type of coffee you normally drink? I drink decaf, but I like to put maybe a flavored whipped cream in there. Believe it or not, I actually add honey into my coffee. And sometimes, depending on what we have, I don't do a lot of flavored creamers per se. Like French vanilla and, the macchiatos and all that stuff. typically, I get decaf coffee. I might get a little spritz of like a chocolate syrup just to give it a little chocolatey taste. Um, and then I'll get regular whipped cream or a flavored whipped cream if we have it. And sometimes the wife will get caramel or marshmallow. And then we'll get that, fill the top of the cup and have it, go over the top. And then I'll put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds just to get it to froth up so that you know, it gives that, not that whipped cream that you get like in a frozen smoothie or on your ice cream, but it'll be like a more frothy type of look to it. And I only do decaf because, over the last couple years, because of, some of the problems I've dealt with, between COVID, my asthma, my blood pressure would raise up. So that's the only reason that I switched over to decaf coffee. How about yourself? Just straight black? Oh, I do put like a half of a teaspoon of sugar, if that matters. Now, usually, if the wife's got some kind of, like, let's say she had a sweet cream, whipped cream or something, then I wouldn't add the sugar. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, caffeine's actually good for you. I mean, they even say if as long as you don't have any medical issues, I think it was 3 standard cups of coffee a day is actually pretty good for you. And believe it or not, as long as you're not dumping tons of sugar, it actually helps regulate your sugar. I mean, if you can go, with no sugar, just take it black, right? All right. Let's get this done. Hmm? Oh, she is? Oh, okay, cool. Okay. I mean, she can even do the instant. I don't care. So look where everything goes for the contract. Yeah, I know, right? Well, you gotta love the capacity on these things, right? Just let these things run, baby. Yeah, once again, if we had about 3, 4 people on the map and we could just run it and run trucks, load up, go deliver, come back, load up, deliver, you could do that. You have 1 or 2 people and, you want to be able to do a lot of different things. Sometimes it's better to just let it run. Fringe vanilla, yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. We used to do Keurig, but a couple things. Number one, it got real expensive. And number two, that thing would get so dirty. Like, you'd almost had to clean that thing like every other day. And then the coffee would start tasting weird if you let it go too long. And yeah, it was kind of brutal. So we do just your standard, you know, coffee, grounds in the filter, and to me it just tastes so much better. I'm almost to the point where I can almost drink the coffee without even adding the sugar anymore. I've been doing a little bit less, like each week. You know, it was like a level teaspoon, and I'm up to about a half a teaspoon. And I'll do that for about a week, week and a half, and then I'll make the adjustment, come back off it a little bit, just to get my taste buds used to that more bitter taste. Because that's all it is, right? A lot of times, you know, especially I've seen people, I don't know how they do it, but I've seen people put like 2-3 giant tablespoons of sugar in their coffee and then put the creamer on top of that, which has sugar. So, you know, it's like if you go from that to drinking straight black coffee, you're never going to drink straight black coffee. You just drink tea. There you go. Yeah, we do tea sometimes too. But, you know, it's like your taste buds just ain't ready for that. Unless you already have a liking for bitter, which if you did, you wouldn't be putting that sugar in there to begin with, right? So, and I don't have a good taste for bitter. That's why I like beer, like Budweiser. Budweiser's just too bitter a beer for me. I have to have something with a little bit of flavor. So I tend to lean toward like Sam Adams. You know, I can drink like, throw a Mickey in there. They're not too bad. Coors Light, the taste is real light, you know, because it's such a light beer. And with the Coors Light, I usually go with the pony bottles. So, you know, like 7 ounces, that's it. You can get those done pretty quick. All right, sweet. You sleep well, my friend. Hopefully tomorrow will be a new day. We'll see if we can, see if we can do some stuff tomorrow, see what it brings, okay? Just watered down. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Just not my liking. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you know, the Coors Light, out of all the beers, Coors Light for me is the more clean tasting beer. The Sam Adams, the one that's my favorite for Sam Adams is Summer Ale. I did like the cherry wheat, but that one is, for me, that's more like a beer with food because it's got a heartier taste to it. It's like a, I don't know, it's not a thicker beer, but it's a heavier beer, right? But the Summer Ale for me, and I think if you like Coors Light, the Summer Ale for Sam Adams is a good one to try if you've never tried it. Summer Ale is good. Yeah, exactly. One time I had, when I worked at the University of Pennsylvania at 36th Street, they had Don Shula's Steakhouse. You guys are familiar with the head coach football, Miami Dolphins back in the day, Don Shula? He had a steakhouse right down the street from us. We were at 45th. 45th? We were at 45th. Yeah, we were 45th and Chestnut. And their place was in the Sheraton Hotel at 36th and Chestnut. And our boss sometimes would have meetings down there. And I had a Guinness that they served up. And oh boy. Man, that thing is, whoo. That's a strong beer. That's an acquired taste. I had to do it because one of the guys I worked with was this real heavy Irish guy. You know, he was all into to that whole thing. So he's like, you know, hey bud, you got to have a Guinness with me. I was like, all right, and woo. But you know, Guinness is a very popular, very strong beer. I forget, what do they call that? A stout, right? Is that accurate? I'm not in on all the lingo, but I think that's like a stout beer they call that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that thing will pack a punch if you're not ready for it. Yeah, it's stout, right? Flint? Okay. Yeah, it seemed like when I was coming up, my grandfather, he was just one of these old Italian guys. He liked his wine. He had a nice, you know, red wine that he would drink. He had a whiskey in the cabinet that he would, you know, top off something a little bit with some whiskey once in a blue moon. And he was the old Italian guy that would drink that old cheap beer, you know, just like Rolling Rock, Schmitz. You know, back in our neighborhood, even where the wife grew up, you know, I don't know, your dad, he drank beer, didn't he? Did he have Buds in the fridge, Rolling Rock? Yeah, Michelob, Miller. Gotcha. So yeah, you'd always find the fridge, you know, in the old Italian neighborhood that I grew up in. You'd find those beers because they were just cheap. You get a case of cans. Yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon. That was another one. Yeah, because you could get a cans, 24 cans, back then for probably like $3 at the beer distributor. Irish Car Bomb. Yeah, the Guinness. Yep. And you got to watch the bartender though, Flint. If they don't pour that thing right, 45-degree angle, tilt, and you let it sit. And you let that cascade and let that action do what it's got to do. They don't do that right, you send that back. You like Pabst Blue Ribbon? Oh my gosh. I remember as a kid, I'd try to sneak those Rolling Rocks and Pabst, and ugh. Yeah, I did not have a taste for beer. I still don't, but as a kid, you know, you think you're going to get away with something. You're like, yeah, baby. Man, I took a sip of that thing, and that was back when they had the peel tab. Remember, you pull that tab, and then you had to peel it, right? You had that little opening. You didn't have the, you know, pop it and push it kind of tabs like you do now. Yeah, I would drink that stuff. I'd be like, bleh. Now, the wine, I like a sweet red wine. That's my favorite. I found this Barefoot, because I've been trying to drink this Pinot Noir. It's Barefoot's red wine. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but we've been getting through it. I've been trying to do that because they say that's good for you, too. So I try to have a glass at night when I'm done doing what I have to do. Put the TV on, you know, put something on Paramount or, you know, Netflix or something, right? Old English 800. No kidding. Okay. Well, you know, it's funny. There was a guy that I used to drive to work, and we were heading home one night. He needed a ride home. He usually would get a ride home, but for whatever reason, this one night his buddy or family member or whatever couldn't show up. So he's like, you mind driving me home? I said, yeah, sure. So he's like, I want to stop at the beer distributor. I got to grab something. Or the not the beer distributor, it was like a state store. So he comes in the car. He's got a big brown bag. And I'm like, oh, what you got? You got some whiskey, you know, what do you got? He's like, nah, man, check it out. He opens up the bag and he pulls out this bright blue Kool-Aid looking son of a bitch. Some Mad Dog 2020. Yo, let me tell you, bro. You want to talk about some like outrageous tasting stuff. Oh man. Just picture like a giant jug of Kool-Aid and then just topping it off with some vodka or something. I don't even know, but oh my God. And I went in one time just to see, and they had like, it was like the colors of the rainbow in there. I'm like, look at this shit, man. They had, you remember back in the day, you didn't have grape juice, it was grape drink, right? I'll take the green, I'll take the purple, I'll take some of that blue. That's what this was in the freaking cabinet. They had the yellow, the blue, the green, the purple. Yeah. I was like, check this shit out. And you could get that thing for like $3. A big ass, like 20 ounce or something. I was like, damn. They don't even have no commercial for Mad Dog 2020. That's how they keep the cost down so much. They're like, screw it. We get word of mouth out there. Oh yeah, almost everybody got them Mad Dog stories. Definitely. See, now I don't know Thunderbird. I don't think I ever came across that. Was that similar to Mad Dog? Just with like a different alcohol, maybe? Or was that like hard liquor? Like just straight hard liquor? Worse. Gotcha, same category. That was a leftover shit in the still. They just bottle it. What's that shit they call when they do the distilling? You know, like when they get the distilling going and the first, like little bit that comes out. What did they call that? Oh man, the moonshiners. I forget what they used to call that. But it's like the first stuff out, you can't use it because the proof is like way too high. So they always tell the people they have to dump it. That's probably what that was. They just put it all in one big vat. And all right, only a few more passes here, guys. Look at how much we're getting, and this is like the second smallest field on the map. Oh, the word wino? Yeah. Yeah, that's some cheap, gnarly shit when you're a wino. You need that. They needed something to keep them warm at night. I mean, look at this. This is the section we want to add to that field there. So imagine if we did sugar beet on that entire field. I mean, we're going to end up with probably almost 2 million liters of sugar beet off of the, like I said, the second, it's got to be like the second, well, now let's see. Yeah. I mean, this field's smaller. Maybe these two, if you didn't merge them, they're definitely smaller. But I mean, in comparison to the ones we're using, if we were to put this field, connect it here like we want to, with this, we'd end up with probably like 12 to 13 million liters. That'd certainly keep us busy. You imagine running that field at 4 miles an hour with a 3 meter header with a capacity of 40,000 tops? You definitely wouldn't see us till FS25. That's for darn sure. I think I still do, yeah. I have such a massive cleanup I have to do. I've just been so tired, lazy, and getting sidetracked with things. I don't want to imagine. Oh, dude, I know. Yeah, the most that Swede and I ever got was on Western Wilds. No, construction. The construction map. When I first met Swede, I redid the entire construction map. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 huge fields. And we were able to get 4 million and 5 million, no, 5.2 million sugar beet on one of the fields. And it was like 5.5 million potatoes on the other. Damn, this sucker just barely moving here. What's going on? So this would break a record for us. Come on, baby. Come on, get going now. Don't die on me now. We may have to turn and empty on this. Well, I can actually only hold 1.5 million on here. So this thing's going to fill this up. And we already have, what, 38,000 in here? No. 387,000. So let's see if we can line up with this guy, and I don't think we'll be able to get him done before we get to the end of the row. We'll see what we can do. All right, good. I was hoping to get there before we finish. Are y'all using the crops? Yeah, so basically these crops, how we're going to do, now this is a contract, so I won't be able to use this. I have to, sell them to complete the contract. But basically the challenge is we can only use the crops, we can sell them straight away, or if we do a production, we can only do the first set of the production. So, for instance, sugar beet can only be turned into sugar, right? You can't do sugar and then use that sugar to make cakes, right? You can't do a second or third process of that. So, for instance, with the sugar beets, again, if we cut the sugar beets, we can't then take them and make sugar. We have to then sell the cut sugar beet. So anything we do, And there's no animals, so we can't use any animals. So we wouldn't be able to do cakes or anything even if we wanted to, right? So what do we got here? Sugar beet has to go to Grain Gate 01. Okay, that's a long way away. And the only two crops we won't use are the grapes and olives. And then whatever we have left over from the contract, we're going to put in the silo because, you know, the sugar factory is going to be one that we're going to be setting up at some point. So we'll let those go in the silo. Man, I can't believe it. The whole time I was outside, cold air, breathing in all that gas and smoke, and didn't have no problems. I go to turn the stream on and I can't breathe. I must be allergic to Twitch or something. God dog. Maybe it's these sugar beet. Maybe they're too much. Oh, the coffee bean harvester. Are you doing Bakuri? Are you running the Bakuri map? Sweden and I ran that map where you could do the coffee beans. Not yet? Okay. This is Mr. Swede's Big Bud. Wonder what it's like driving in this thing. It's probably loud as hell. I might do farm stream this weekend. I'm having so much fun playing these two games I have on schedule. What farm? What is that? PHARM? Is that a different farm sim game? Oh, okay. I thought you meant so like a different game. So this did say 01, right? To the BF Greensgate 01. So that should be. Yep, I got you. It's fair. I just want to make sure I understand you. So 01 should be on that side. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now that harvester will be finished. So we'll offload, we'll get... You just started the South Africa map? Nice. Yeah, man, anytime you want to join us, bro, you're always welcome. Don't be, I don't want you to be like, you know, afraid to join us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's fine if you don't. I just don't want you to be like, nah, I don't want to run with you boys. I might get in the way or something. You know, that ain't none of that, bro. You're more than welcome. We just like to have fun. We try to keep things serious, to take care of business, right? But we still like to have fun too. Anytime you catch us on, man, if you ain't doing anything. Yeah, well, you let me know anytime you want. I mean, we get you in. It don't matter to me. You can try and join now. You can try and join tomorrow. Next week, hit me up one night when you ain't doing anything. Be like, yo, crew, man, you think maybe I get those mods real quick? Even if we got to do it at, like at night when you're ready to chill, you just want to pop in so you can get the mods downloaded and saved, It don't matter to me, bud. Magical Mimi's in the house. Crew X. We got the Do Crew. We got Crew X. We got Mrs. Crewnator. We got we got everything. Yeah, Crewette. We got Crewette from Flint. Doing great, Magical. How are you? Let me get you a shout out there, Magical. It's good to see you again. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. I know this morning we just couldn't stay live this morning. All right. Offload. Oh, no worries. That's just our way of saying thank you. Coming out, hanging with us. How you been? All right. Offload the rest of the sugar beet. Should be able to finalize. I'm not on with anybody. Yeah, it's what's 6? It's like after midnight, I think, for Mr. Swede. So it's just me, myself, and I. And I'm trying to catch up, or no. Well, he's in Sweden, so he's, what, a 6-hour difference, I believe. So, yeah, it's late, super late for him. So what we're trying to do, because we lost, the 2 streams this morning, I'm trying to make up, we had those contracts going. So I'm going to try and catch up. So what I did was I leased the Unreal harvester so that we can get things done with the higher capacity, slightly wider header, and go faster, right? Because I need to get these done and at least catch up or get ahead if we can. So we just took the first offload. It was 1.5 million liters that we brought over. So we're going to go ahead and finish off the last million. So that was 2.5 million liters of sugar beet off that field. Yeah, we are a little bit, yep, just because of the disaster that struck earlier. So we're going to get ourselves just to where we would have been come the end of that stream, but try to get to it a little quicker, right? All right, so that's finished. I think what I may want to do is bring this. Let's see. I can. Tut, tut, tut. I'm going to take this and we're going to reset this back to the shop so we can pick up the new header. Never wants it right on top of it. Okay. Why do I feel like this header is the other direction? Is that wrong? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. And then this will be the potato harvest. Now that field's a lot bigger, so that's going to take a little more time. Actually, you know what? When I get to the farm, I'm going to change the header on here. Yeah, we're going to mod this header when I get to the farm. Once again, we're not getting ahead, like doing more. We're just trying to get, because this contract, both of those contracts we would have had done by the end of the first stream. So I just want to get those finished so that we can focus on, what we have to do on the farm, right? We have the 2 seeders going. We have to roll the field. We have fertilizing still to do. So once I get this set up, I'll take a peek at the seeders, see how they are. If they're good, I'll then jump in with the sugar beet, deliver the rest of those. That'll finish that part, keep whatever we are allowed to keep. This guy will be set on his way doing his thing. And, yeah, we'll be, stage 1's done, stage 2's almost done, and stage 3 will be started. So I'll feel real good about where we're at once we get this potato harvest done. But I thank everybody for coming out. It really means a lot to me. I know we had a bumpy one. I deleted the other 2 VODs just so I don't have to worry about those. We'll use a clean VOD. I want to thank everybody for hitting up YouTube too. I don't know what it is about this challenge that we've done, but the viewership for it has been absolutely incredible for us. I mean, we're 1 sub away from 270, and not even a year ago, I was at like 85. I mean, we're just blasting. Episode 2 for this series so far has 847 views. Episode 1, 532. And then we have 88 views, 4133. But they're new, those other ones. They were just put up, not too long ago, too. So, I mean, just having a blast and everybody coming out. You can only customize it, I think, if you own it. Okay. So, yeah, or at the shop. Probably have to customize it at the shop. But it's all right. We're going to take it as is. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys have, been out there and, watching the videos and, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Because we're really pushing to get verified over there. I need 500 follows, and then I think it was 3,000 hours watched. I think we're at 800 hours watched right now. So, we're doing pretty good. I'm really happy, and with the PC that's coming, I'm hoping that I can do even more and just, make that explode even better. But you guys have been truly, truly awesome, for what we're doing. So I do thank you. Okay. Let's let this guy run. I'm going to make sure he's good at the other end here to turn around. If not, we'll probably just go the other direction. I mean, we're 2 follows away here for 2,500. 133 subs away. No, 233 away for hitting milestone on YouTube. I have 69 of 75 follows for Kick, and I haven't even done anything on Kick. It's just been people shouting out, people coming out. I have a couple videos I put up there, but like teammates and people that that I know that are over there helping out. So, our 2 seaters may be facing each other. They're blocked by an object, so that might be them. So that means they may only have 1 or 2 rows left, and this guy has plenty of room, and there they are. So let's take the worker off this guy. Let's see if we can get you out the way. There we go. Whoops. All right, so he's done. We need to get this guy on this row that, for some reason, down at that other end, it wants to omit this. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Thank you, Magical. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting our PC maybe by the end of the week. So depending on when I get it, maybe take a day just to get things, set up where not a full day, but get things set up where we need it to be. As soon as I can, and I get that set up, I'm going to be on Kick pretty hard with some games to get those games, or to get Kick moving. Not a fan? That's fine. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, because I want to see, I want to get verified. I got a couple friends over there. In fact, we even have a teammate over there, Bumblebee Farmer, who's trying to, spread the word for everybody, for us Crusaders that are over there, because he's a part of the Crusaders on Kick. He doesn't really stream to Twitch anymore, so he's trying to get things going for us over there. Yes. Yep. Yeah, so, we're trying to get our team recognized over there and get the individuals who are over there recognized. And, once we get our PC set up, I don't know what I'm going to run over there. I really wanted to run, like, the games that I don't play on here. Like your like turn-based strategy games, live strategy games, maybe building games, survival, games of that sort. But we'll have to see, if you try those things and they're not successful, then you got to try and move on to something else, right? I don't really want to run Farm Sim over there if I can avoid it. I would like that channel to be, just a whole different beast, right? And then YouTube, I have no clues what I'll do live on YouTube, but I'll do a lot of recordings. I'll do a lot of, cooking or cooking. You said you said cooking, babe, and I said cooking. I'm not doing cooking streams over there. I might do a lot of recordings over there. So we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I heard the stream, or I heard, man, I am struggling with my words today. Yeah, I heard the missus, yeah, I heard the missus saying something, and as soon as I heard her say it, my brain went to, she was saying something about cooking, and I'm like, yeah, let's do a cooking stream over there. Can you guys hear the game okay? I didn't even ask. I should have asked that like an hour and a half ago. I mean, I assumed that it was okay. I'm sure, somebody would have said something. I know you guys are pretty good with that stuff. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? That's cool. Thank you. Okay. That's on its way. That'll finish. We need to... Let's go get this taken care of. So what are we going to be cooking? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some hot water. Maybe, boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs. It's a specialty. Supercut videos. Supercut, what, like going to get your hair cut? Supercut? What's that mean, supercut? Exactly. How to boil an egg the correct way. That's right. I watch all you folks out there boiling these eggs. You just do it the wrong way. You got the handle to the right. It should be to the left. You got the water too low. Can't have that. Oh, okay. I got you. Shorten the videos up. Yeah, kind of edit them down. Now, when you want to edit them down, are you thinking of cutting stuff out? Or are you thinking of doing like some time lapse at certain spots? Like when you're doing a harvest, right? Some people, they speed it up. Is that what you're thinking of doing, Flint? Or are you thinking of just splicing things out? $2.5 million liters of sugar beet on that field. I'm still dumbfounded by that. A little bit of both. Fair enough. Yeah, why not a little bit of both, right? Take out the stuff that's not needed, speed up the stuff that you want to keep in so people see what you're doing. I get you. Dude, I'm telling you, man, me and Swede have to do sugar cane, sugar beet, and potatoes on that big field at least before this is done, just to get some numbers. Because dude, 2.5 million. I mean, that's sick, bro. That's 5 million, 7, so 8. I'm thinking almost 10 million liters you could get. If we do it right, with 100% yield, 100% FERT, we could get probably almost 10 million off of there. I didn't even look to see if that field that we just did was even 100% either, right? That could have been a 80%er, right? So we lost some, right? So, I mean, that's going to be sick, bro. First time chat from Nolanator. What's up, Nolanator? Do we do logging? Personally, I don't do much logging, only because just not my cup of tea, if you will. I've done it. You know, I've been on plenty of maps cutting trees and, you know, trimming them up. I haven't done it really that much to where I'm proficient. My buddy Slow Swede, who's from Sweden, is the master logger, if you will. Paul Bunyan's his name. It is fun. It is, absolutely. And he's good at it because he's very meticulous in what he does, and his stacking abilities so far have been unmatched by anybody that I've seen. And it's not to be, you know, braggadocious for him, but he takes a lot of pride in what he does when he's logging. And we even created a logging academy for him, where if we get some folks on our team or, you know, people that we know that want to learn a little bit more, he's got a separate map set up where he'll teach people how to do things. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. He does a great job. All right, let's see what we get here, boys. We got to finish it out. Hopefully it'll tell me when it's done so I can stop it. If we get any leftover, it'd be great. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. So we got 203,000 liters that are ours to keep. So we're going to offload this at the yard. That's a good amount, actually. I'm happy with that amount. So what brings you in, Nolanator? It's good to see you, man. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Oh, you might not hear me with the ad in progress. I just wanted to watch a farming sim stream. Cool. All right, sounds good. I appreciate it. So like I said, we're going to go dump this in our silo. We will then, depending if we're going to need this auger wagon or not, we'll bring it and just leave it at the farm. And then we'll try to finish up the potato contract. And yeah, I'll be very relieved given, you know, that we lost both streams this morning with the power outages to get to where we should be. Well, I thank you, Nolanator. If you want to be a part of anything that we're doing as far as Discord, YouTube, just hit exclamation point and type in whatever. YouTube, Steam, Discord, Facebook, you know, anything like that. You'll find everything with an exclamation point. The socials thing will pop up periodically too. It'll let you know if you're not too sure if you missed something or whatever, but we appreciate you coming over and saying hello. I do. Yep. There we go. It's broke? No, is it? It won't bring you to it? Or are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you playing? Are you playing? Are you trying to trick me? Or is it legitimately broke? She's like, ha 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 ha. I'm not telling. I don't know what you're talking about, crew. I don't know what you're talking about there, X. Mm-mm. Not me. I don't know what you're talking about. AI worker has completed their task. Okay, that means he finished and he missed that. Where is our dude? Where's our other dude? You're back here. Me know nothing? Mm-mm. Not me, crew. Oh, what you talking about, crew? Must be seeing things and hearing things, buddy. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard in the first stream, I mentioned something in there. So I was telling everybody I've been meaning to get my hair cut, right? And I missed it. Hey, what's up, Mrs. Crew? How are you, dear? So I've been missing to go and get my hair cut. So it's been getting kind of long, right? I usually have it nice and tight, you know. And back in my younger days, I did have it maybe like shoulder length, maybe a little bit beyond the shoulder, you know, nothing too extreme. But I had pretty thick hair, so I never really grew it out too much. But me and my wife and the kids, we were talking the other day, and it was like, I was like, you know what I should do? I should let my hair grow out. Just grow it real long. I don't know, let it go for like a year or so, right? And then my daughters, they love doing hair, straightening hair, coloring hair. So I was like, what do you guys think? If I grow my hair out, I'll have to have you guys straighten it like they do with their own hair. And man, they flipped their lid. They were like, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. And they were like, they were just going bonkers. And then my wife, I think it was yesterday, she says, you know, it'd be funny. Like, let's say you hit, you know, a goal on your streams. Then you have like a picture, right, or a little video of your hair, like, you know, the length that it was. And then with the long hair, and then like kind of stream maybe them straightening it or something. And I was like, oh, now you funny. You funny, huh? She trying to make jokes, make things like ha ha. I was like, could you imagine? My kids would go bonkers with that. Because we got some friends that are like dyeing their beard, their hair. Yeah, I know. She's like, sounds like playing to me. I don't know what your problem is, crew. Maybe we'd have to play Farm Sim with a camera on while they straighten my hair, right? Yeah, I told them they should make me look like one of those fantasy characters, right? Where they have like, you can get like a sorcerer and you have the braids, you know, down the sides of your face and the braided like chin beard, pull up the ponytail. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, so I told the missus we'll have to see. Like, it's going to depend on, how long it takes to get to a certain length, and if I'm even if I'm going to, like, keep it. You know what I mean? Like, will I be able to tolerate having that real long hair and all that stuff? Because, like I said, my hair is pretty thick, and you know, I don't know what it would be like because we would have to get past my shoulders for it to, because then I also found out if your hair is a decent length, you can actually get your hair cut by an organization that does wigs for children that have cancer. Right? So I was like, I mean, if I were to let it grow pretty long, it'd be kind of cool to at least be able to do that too, right? Like if I eventually, get it cut, to be able to do that and, help some children out, that would be kind of special. Yeah, I know I got some salt and pepper. I know. I understand. Maybe I would be turned away. I get it. I get it. I know. But they could dye it. They could dye the hair once they get it. I don't know what the criteria is. I know it has to be a specific length, though. I don't know what that is, but I know because I remember a sports radio channel was doing that maybe a few months ago, and they mentioned that they had to wait because the hair has to be like a certain length, and for them to be able to do what they have to do. But I don't think it's too extreme, though. I mean, I would say it's got to be past your shoulders for sure. But, we're not talking, to the top of your rear end or anything. You know what I mean? Okay, seeding is done. Harvester is hauling ass. What is this over here? What is that for? Oh, that must have potatoes. I bet you that has potatoes in it over there. All right, let's get this over, and we're going to have to dump that other trailer. It looks like there's a 3-in-1 trailer that's full of potatoes. Some ask for at least 7, while others ask for 14. To decide if your hair is long enough, you measure the ponytail of the hair that would be cut off. Okay. The length does not refer to the length of your hair when on your head. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Thank you for that, Magical. Yeah, so make a ponytail. That's going to be chopped. And that's got to be a minimum, 7 inches or 14, depending on the organization, maybe. Okay, fair enough. Good work by you. Thank you. All right, we're going to bring this here. We'll probably bring the big bud. Maybe, well, no, maybe not. Maybe we'll use this because this truck will drive a little faster with that. But we will attach here and get rid of these potatoes. If they're potatoes, I think they are. I don't think they're sugar beet. That'd be awesome if they were sugar beet. That means we'd have that much more. Yeah, I thought it would be potato. Let's see where the potato contract, I think it's going to go probably to the same place. Yeah, it just goes in gate number 1. All right, gate number 1, here we go. So I would say if we're going to do it, I want to go to full, 14 or more. This way they can get, more out of it, right? If we wind up doing it. We'll have to see. Yeah, we told the kids, we told my mom. My mom's like, do it. Do it. My mom used to have real long hair back in the day. She can't tolerate it now with her, being disabled. It's heavy, it's hot, you know. So we'll see. It's going to be a while. I mean, it'd be at least a year from now. Hey, who knows? I mean, if we can do well enough streaming and, you know, capturing audiences and getting better. I mean, maybe we can use that as you know, one of those things like the wife was saying, like a milestone. Chief's in the house. What's up, Chief? Ooh, hello. How are you, cuz? Hey, Chief. Hold on, I got a surprise over here for you. You're going to like it. I did something. Plant yourself. Yeah, I know, right? That said 1 or 2, guys. What was that? Gate 1. Okay. So I'll show you what I did to the combines here. Got to represent the people. You know it, cuz. You know it. There you go, Chief. 2 of them sons of bitches running. Ah, baby. Right? Oh, man, my eye. Dude, these allergies out of nowhere just kicking my ass. Oh, you damn train. You just got me. You just got me. Lucky son of a gun. Question. Rigged or not? Nah, I mean until I have concrete evidence on anything, you have to assume, right? I mean, look, here's the deal. Am I naive enough to think that some things are not pushed in certain direction? No, not at all. I think when you talk about the amount of money that changes hands, but do I think that there's a fix for the outcome? I can't say that I think that as of right now. Because even when they caught Donaghy, right, that NBA official, it's even when he was caught doing his thing, and oddly enough, funny thing, if you look up on, I forget if it was Netflix or YouTube, if you look up the Donaghy, the NBA ref who was caught, shaving points or whatever, if you look up that documentary, there's a guy that he works with, this short, like Italian-looking dude. They show him, the documentary was filmed right, like the street behind my house. And they show this hairdressing place called, what's the name of that hairdressing place, babe? Nexus? Is it called Nexus? Nirvana. They show him outside this place. That's the beauty parlor right down the street from the Wawa. Across the street from the Wawa we go to, right down the street from our house. So they were actually dealing with each other and doing all this stuff right outside our house. Like they would get together there, meet there, talk about stuff there. Now, when they did their thing, they weren't even talking about the games being set up. He was just trying to give them information on how to play the bet. But, look, I'm not naive enough to not think that some of this stuff could be scripted. Scripted in a way of the outcome, not scripted on every play. Because like even in wrestling, which is scripted, they don't script every single move, every second of every match. They leave it up to the wrestlers to come up with what they're going to do. They do know the outcome. They just don't know how they're going to get there, right? Nolanator coming in with the follow. Thank you, Nolanator. Yeah, I mean, I think it was legit, but, again, until I see something, concrete, whether it's visual or, they, get video of people talking, being caught on audio tape. But, dude, the amount of money that they have, it's hard to keep people not quiet with that kind of cash. I mean, now they're expanding globally. I mean, dude. I mean, think about it. The whatchamacallit, the damn commissioner who's supposed to be in charge of the integrity of the game. Now, think about the hypocrisy here. This guy, and there's no other way to do it, right? So you're basically, it's a win-win. But he's in charge of the integrity of the NFL, but yet he's paid, I think it's $1 million to $1.5 million from every NFL team. So he's making anywhere between $32 and $40 million a year, and he's being paid by the people who he governs over. So, like the money that these players and officials and owners pay when there's a fine, right? Where's that money go? Right? So when a team has a player, right? So for instance, players, they're not allowed to have their shirt out of their pants on the field or maybe even on the sideline. Every time that they do, they get fined a huge amount of money. I remember, I think it was Shannon Sharp on one of his podcasts or some show that he was doing. He said they had a guy on his team said he would never tuck his shirt in, and he was fined like every game he had a fine of like $75,000. And he was like, the guy he was with was like, how much of that do you think he paid? None of it. And he's like, who you think paid it? He's like, they either just let it go or the owners paid it. Right? Now, if the owners are paying millions of dollars in fines to the NFL, which is run by the commissioner, where is that money going? Right? Where does it go? What does that get used for? Because they already have the TV deals in place, right? Salaries are paid by the owners. So what is the NFL doing with that money? Are they donating it to charity? Are they giving it back to the stadiums so that ticket prices could be lowered, right? Yeah, I mean, we're talking billions of dollars in revenue, guys. Like, that money's staying home. Staying home. You can't ever think that kind of money isn't making people turn their eyes and look the other way. You know, like, nope. She's in the house. You know, the sad part is, in the end, us, the fans, are the ones who pay for it all. Because all they do is just keep jacking up the ticket prices and the TV contracts, right? Oh, yeah, the game itself, whether you think it was or not, right? Fixed or not, the game itself was tremendous. Great game. Probably one of the top 5 that I've watched. I mean, it was great. Back and forth, overtime. You know, the only problem I have, and if anybody's a San Fran fan, you know, in the chat, you know, I don't mean it to be bad, it's just truth. The San Francisco team, they got to stop with the complaints. Like, all they're talking about now is they didn't know the rules of overtime. I didn't know the rules of overtime, but the referee clearly stated the rules of overtime. Once that ref told us what was happening, I knew what had to be done for overtime. Now, if you're a professional football coach, it's your job to know the rules of football. If you're a player, it's your job to know the rules of football. If you don't, that's your fault. Right? The umpire, or referee rather, clearly explained the new rules for overtime, and those rules are for all the playoff games and for the Super Bowl. So for them to come out and go, oh yeah, nobody told us like what the rule was, and then the coach is like, well, you know, I really didn't understand, like, you know, we didn't know too much about it because we didn't have that situation come up. This guy knows everything there is about football and offenses, and you mean to tell me you don't know this rule? That it was changed? Like, this isn't a rule that it's been the same since day one of football. This was changed, I think, like 3-4 years ago. And it's been that way, so that means the NFL had to send out the information for the new rules to every team. So, yeah, they're just, you know, I don't like crybabies when it comes to that stuff. You lost. You had a couple moments in the game that, you know, when that, you have the Silver Run map? I do, Nolanator. Absolutely. Yeah, we actually ran Silver Run when it first came out, but we didn't like the map at all. Yeah, I mean, that's strictly forest map, that's all. And we just didn't have, me and Swede played it, and Swede's the lumberjack, right? But he just was like, yeah, this is just too, it was just too boring for him. No variety, you know? But yeah, I mean, you know, that's just, just say you lost. Say, look, you know what? We had it. If we make a stop, if we score on one of the possessions that we had instead of getting caught and having to punt it, you know, if we don't have a couple penalties that we had that were stupid penalties, you know, that's the difference in the game. And when Shanahan took the ball first, instead of deferring in overtime, you know, he gave Mahomes 4 downs. I would, you know, if I'm San Fran, I win the toss, I defer. I let Kansas City do their thing first. Because when you take the ball, that means every set of downs for Mahomes is 4 downs. Right? They get 4 tries. because that's the game. So you're basically giving Mahomes an extra down, which they took advantage of, and you know that's what did it. You had a couple situations. You had the fumble by McCaffrey in the opening drive. That hurt. You then had the punt that went off that dude's leg. I mean that was the biggest faux pas in the game. Right there, that changed the momentum. Kansas City won the next play. Boom, they're in the end zone. Right? So, I mean, that's tremendous. And if you've played sports, almost any kind of sport, I don't care if it's tennis, golf, badminton, when momentum shifts, it's like it can be like an avalanche, right? I mean, look at Kansas City the first half. I mean, the way their heads were down, they were coming on, there were a couple 3 and outs. Mahomes looked like he had no clue as to what to do. And I mean, you had them, but you didn't choke him out. You had all the pressure on his neck and you just didn't have it cinched in enough where you make the lights go bye-bye or you make them tap. And they didn't make them tap. And that's what happens. And that's all because of pressure. I mean, they said the one dude, guys, if you listen to the game, number 71 on San Fran, their right tackle or left tackle, Williams or something maybe, they said he was on the sideline when the reporter on the sideline talked to him. He told that reporter he has never felt what he was feeling. He was throwing up. His heart, he said he couldn't get his heart to stop racing. He had the worst, anxiety feel he ever had in his life. So, I mean, we're talking, this is a big deal, right? This is big boy stuff here. And he was having a hard time. Man, this thing creeps, bro, when it gets, off the field there. Jesus. So, I mean, look, like you said, you got beat. You got to take your loss. You just say, hey, look, it happened, bro. What are you going to do? Yeah, they played like Detroit in the NFC Championship. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, Detroit, they just didn't have, we'll use the Rocky thing, right? They didn't have the eye of the tiger. And, I mean, come on. You let Mahomes have any – guess how you win the game if Mahomes isn't on the field? They had a chance at the end of regulation to do what they needed to do to keep Mahomes off the field, and they didn't do it. All they needed was another first down, and game's over. And they didn't do it. They almost lost the game in regulation when Mahomes threw that pass to Kelce in the corner of the end zone. He had number 4, I think it is. I forget who he is. He had number 4 in the middle. If you go back and take a look at it, number 4 was at the hash mark at about the 7 to 8 yard line, wide open. He didn't have a defender within about 5 yards of him. Throws the pass there. He walks in the end zone untouched. But that play that he ran to Kelce in the championship game. He was able to back shoulder it, and Kelce just turned around and scooped it up, scored a touchdown. So they tried it. Unfortunately, I forget if they were on the right hash mark or not, but that's a play that could be more successful if you're on the further hash mark. So they may have been on the closer one, so it really narrows the gap of the window, by another 5 to 8 yards. So, I think that was a bad move, but he had the dude in the middle wide open. Take a peek at it when you get a chance. Adam McCaskill's in the house. What's up, Adam? Did Shishi get a shout out when she came in? I forget if she did, so we're going to give her one right now. And we're going to get one for Adam. So, you know, hey, look, you lost. I mean, it is what it is. This guy isn't, you know, the best quarterback in the league for nothing. And the best coach. Probably one of the top 5 coaches in all of football. I think the thing I hated the most this year about is well, yeah, I mean, you know, that's the problem. They don't have no programs for the referees, right? There's no accountability. There's no, you know, like these guys having to have a certain success rate in order to stay in the league. And until they do that, it's always going to happen. And to be fair, I think some of these guys probably look at it, you got replay now. If you want to check it out, go check it out. You know? Man, why is this thing moving like this? I don't understand. I think I'm going to do a bigger headland up here so it never hits the asphalt there. Rodgers needs to go? Oh, you mean Aaron Rodgers? He's a unique individual. Or are you talking about Roger Goodell? You're probably talking about Roger Goodell, right? That's what I'm thinking. Change that. You're probably saying Roger Goodell. But the problem is, though, Flint, I agree. But anybody they bring in is their guy. That's the problem. You know, back in the day, man, these commissioners, they looked at themselves as like, you know, the sheriff. And they searched, you know, for people to do things that were wrong so they could, you know, catch them and, you know, get the kudos for it. You know, these guys are just puppets, right? And that's the part that yeah, it sucks. That's the part that's going to suck. Is anybody they bring in, they're mercenary. They're an independent contractor who's going to go and, you know, they're going to say, well, here's the deal, bro. We got like $40 million on the table for you. All you got to do is be a good-looking face, you know, show the people we care. You know, when things come up, you know, we'll let you know how, you know, we think things should go. You know, we'll let you broker the TV deals. You know, as long as we're making a few $1 billion a year, I don't care what channel you go with, right? And that's the part that, you know, that's the part that sucks. They're just a puppet, you know, in this big show. I mean, how is it we still have some games aren't on local television? Like, what's that about? You know? I saw a video today with the Chiefs' last play. He's had a lineman blocking in the end zone. Oh, yeah. Well, they had the same thing on San Fran's touchdown. The what was it, like that trick play that they did? Yeah, I think it was the trick play they did. They said that there was a lineman beyond the line of scrimmage, so technically that play should have been called back. So, yeah, I mean, you know, those kind of things they're going to happen all the time. Hey, babe, can you have somebody go check on Mom just to make sure she's good? You know, I want to make sure that things working and everything's cool. Let's get this going over here, and then we're going to do another headland up top. Well, we'll probably do a couple headlands up top. She's back in the house. So, yeah, I mean, look, the NFL doesn't get any money from me. I don't buy any merchandise. I don't go to any games. I watch whatever's streaming. This year, I think I only got to see my team, Philadelphia Eagles. I think I only saw them play 5 games. Because my local cable company, I couldn't get it on my tablet, and they weren't streaming on any of the streaming platforms that I use. But they don't get 1 penny from me. I don't go to the games. I don't buy their merchandise. None of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep, that's true, Scoot. But, hey, what are you going to do, right? It's their game. They're going to run it how they want to run it. The fans don't matter. Imagine what football would have to do without the TV money that they get. Could you imagine? Imagine what they would have to do without the TV revenue. If everything was dependent upon the fan, the merchandise, ticket sales, concessions, and let's say the TV money was minuscule, it'd be great. But that'll never happen, right? Yeah, I mean it'll never go back to that. It'll never change. All these stations, they're going to pay billions of dollars. And all of us, regular folk, they up your cable bill. Where'd you get the vote on that? Who said that was acceptable? Right? Why is it that I have to pay because you decided to spend $1 billion to get the NFL deal? Here's another question. Let me ask you guys this. Most stadiums, okay, football, baseball, hockey, soccer, whatever they are, a high percentage, I don't know the percentage, but a high percentage of those, they are funded. Most of the money to make these stadiums is funded by public money. Right? So if you live, let's say, Flint, like Detroit, right? If Detroit wants to build a brand new stadium in the city of Detroit, the taxpayers are going to have to pay 55, maybe 65% of that to build the new stadium, unless, you get somebody who's a multi-billionaire and they just say, I'll build it myself. But normal situations, the taxpayers pay for that new stadium to go up. However, now think about how ridiculous this is. If anything that you do that you're 55% in the financial responsibility for something. So if me and Flint decide to do something and Flint puts up 55% of the money to do it, to start a business, let's say, he's the majority owner of the business. That means he gets final say. So as the taxpayer, where did the taxpayer get the final say if you're going to raise ticket prices or how much you're going to sell the concessions for? Or better yet, how come the stadium, the owner is able to go to AT&T and say, "Hey, AT&T, if you give me $10 million a year, I'll put your name on my stadium." Do the taxpayers get any of that money? Nope. The taxpayers don't get that $10 million a year from AT&T or MetLife or, in our case, Lincoln Financial Field, right? None of the residents that are affected by the taxes, they don't get any of that money. The owner of the team gets that money. And guess what? That money doesn't have to be given to the players because that's just his money for, hey, I'll let you put your name on my stadium. And then if somebody comes along, let's say it's 10 years, well, that last year, they say, "Hey, AT&T, you going to give me $15 million next year or the next 10 years? Nah, we're not going to do it, dog." Some other company comes in and says they'll do it. How much have I missed? Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little. We don't have to worry about that line. But yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous. But that's how that stuff works, and it's never going to change. Wow, look at that, man. We're at 2 million already, and we still have all that to go. This thing's crazy how it turns. That's why I'm glad I live in Rhode Island. There you go. They don't have no pro sports teams up there, do they? Yeah, I don't think they do. You're pretty much with all the surrounding whilst waiting. Oh, yeah, I never got my coffee. I never got my coffee. We just drive to Massachusetts or New York or Jersey. There you go. Oh, gosh. I got to stretch these legs, though, I'll tell you that. Even Baltimore? Holy crap, Flint. You guys go a long way. All right, let's see. Where's wait, where did I? Oh, Big Bud. That's right. I'm going to do another row. That should give him plenty of room to maneuver. So I'll switch him up, go in the other direction. Man, this dude's humming, baby. Let's go. Keep up, bud. No. Yep. No. Stop. Right there. There we go. Baltimore's not too far. What's about 4 or 5 hours? I'm thinking about 5, right? 1.5 mil. There we go. Let's run it. Boy, it's a good thing we did this, guys. I mean, look, it's taken 2 hours, 20 minutes to work on this stuff. 3.5, 4. Gotcha. You just jump on I-95 and take it right out, right? All right, let's get this over. This was field 1, gate 1, I believe. Yeah, gate 1. Oh, we got taters in that one too? That's right, I meant to just hook up to that one. My bad. Come on, crew. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging with me with this too. I know it could be kind of boring just, watching this, but we're having conversation, and like I said, this was really to get us. I didn't want to go into tomorrow's stream. If we can stream tomorrow, I have to see what tomorrow brings. But I didn't want to go into the next stream with all that still not done, and I'd feel like I'd be like 2 days behind, This way we'll have it done. We'll, we'll be able to do what we got to do. I keep forgetting to get the roller set up, guys. I should have had the roller set up. Bodacious is online. I don't even know who that is. That was a badass bull, though. Yo, if you guys are into bull riding, if you like that sport, or if you do the sport yourself, look up Bodacious. That was a badass bull. There's one video of this big time bull rider that rode him. Basically broke his entire face. The dude had to get like every bone in his face reconstructed. This son of a bitch, this bull was mean as hell. I think in his whole career he only been ridden like twice or something. That's right, and I wanted to hook the truck up to this. That's what I did. So I messed that up. You know what it is? It's these damn allergies, man. It's like sidetracking my thinking. Got my coffee fine. Yeah, I didn't. You know what, Scoot? I was just saying, I didn't get mine yet. My wife just asked my daughter, and she's like, oh my God, I got sidetracked and I forgot. 34%. Oop, 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 oop. How's she seem good? Huh, babe? Babe. How's mom? Good? I know. She seem okay? Yeah. It was a tough day for her. Power out, she was in pain yesterday. Oh my, excuse me. All right, we're going to get this back. I'm going to hook up the truck to the other harvester. And then we're going to get the roller set up on the big field. And then I'm going to step away and probably make myself a cup of coffee. Okay. So she put it in the pot? Okay. So I may pour myself a cup of coffee. Heading to South Africa? Okay. Yeah, like I said, you let me know whenever you want to get the mods, bro. Like I said, don't feel compelled. I just put it out there just in case. I don't want people to think they have to. Trust me, I know it's difficult. It's difficult sometimes. I don't hook up with a lot of people to play games anymore like I used to because I hate committing to stuff that I can't commit to, you know? Like me and B and Titch and Co., we used to play FS19 and SnowRunner like every weekend. And it just, it was just getting tough. I used to run with Twin Cam on his challenge maps. What's up, Ghost? You don't know what to play, Nolanator? I got you. Yeah, well, download the Texas Flats. I know, Magical. We used to play SnowRunner so much. Yeah, download Texas Flat and go in, look up my name. Yeah, SnowRunner was fun, and then when Season 8 came out, we could never play together again. We would try to get 3 people in the game. As soon as you would get the third person, it would kick everybody out of the game. You play but your own? Yeah, I know, right? And it's not, I don't know, I'll be honest with you. SnowRunner, for me, playing by myself wasn't, it was okay, but, you just like playing with other folks, makes it fun, but we'll see. Maybe it's something somewhere down the line we bring back in the mix. Who knows? Oh, it is. Now, are you on PC? Because I wonder if it's still an Xbox problem. Man, this truck wants to drift real hard. I keep going to the right, but it keeps wanting to pull left big time. Okay. Xbox and PS4. Oh, okay, cool, Magic. Well, anytime, you want to join us, exclamation point, Xbox will give you my name or gamer tag or, or it's the same as on Twitch. The only difference is there's a space in between the L and the C, so okay, that's done. Now, let's go. Let's get the roller set up. Yeah, if you want to send a friend request, feel free. We're one follow away from 2,500, guys. Yeah, now Mrs. Crew, she plays Farm Together, Disney Speedstorm, Hogwarts. What else was it? You were Smite. Yeah, she plays Smite a lot. So yeah, she's got her thing now that she's been doing too. So, oh, is that it? Hey, there you go. It's not as bad as I thought, really. And I might even be able to remove some of it. Not that that'll matter now, but we might even remove some of those. Still at 79%. Nice. That's way more than me. Yeah, if I were to take away the one map that I'm not playing, I'll probably be at like 27%. Yeah, I don't carry a lot of stuff. All right, we'll let that guy run then. We'll get the other roller set up. Man, I can't wait till we own all the fields. Whoop. And these tractors are making a big difference too. We can run them on field at about 12 miles an hour instead of 6 and 7. So I'm probably going to work with just these moving forward. What map should you play? Are you looking for a new map to play? I would say, well, so how do you like to play? Do you like having everything set up and ready for you and you just play the map? Do you like customizing your maps? I know you said you like to do forestry, right? I would assume you played a lot of forestry maps. Are you looking for a break from forestry or... So a map that, if you're looking for a break from forestry, a map that I played and Sweden I played that I really enjoyed as a farming map was Griffin, Indiana. I love the long road that goes from the street all the way up to the top where your farm is. And there's like, I don't know, it just feels very genuine. I did a playthrough with that, me and Swede. That was a fun map to play. You can customize it. We did all customization. What, babe? I don't know what that means. No, I do not. No. So Griffin's a good map. We also had a playthrough that we did not too long ago, about a week or two ago, for Kraken Farm. If you never played Green River, that's a great map. We fully customized Green River. Multiplayer? Yeah, I mean, if you got a group of folks that want to play, they're great maps for multiplayer. Now, if you're looking for a very underrated map and a map that will give you a ton to do, try La Coronella. That map is probably one of the better maps and a very underrated map in the game. That's, what is it, Urshaba, I believe, made that map. That map is very underrated. Has a ton of work that you can do on the map. I played La Coronella on 19. I have not played it on 22 yet. That's a very good map. Tons of productions to do. Lots of fields. A good mix of fields, medium, large. You know what I mean? The yard is really good. Really, set up pretty well. So, that's a good one to go with too. Okay, everything's set. I'm going to go get my coffee, guys. I'll be right back. Thank you for the hydrate, Scooter. I'll have a cup of coffee with a H2O chaser. Cheers. I raise my glass of coffee to you, or cup of coffee to you guys. Nolan hit me with the stretch too. Thank you, sir. Or, ma'am, I don't know. When I say, I don't mean to say like, when I say like guys, it's supposed to be for everybody. Hopefully I don't want to offend anybody. But sir is, more, I don't know if you're a sir or not. I shouldn't say sir. Just popped out. I try to be as in the middle as I can. Okay. Well, we just got this to finish up there, folks. Now we're going to try and switch it up. Let's get the longer run here if we can. At least I think it's longer. It seems like it is. All right, rollers are good. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. We just got to run this. I don't want to complete anything until it's all finished. Then we'll run through and get all the contracts completed, but we're in good shape. Rollers are going to do their thing. The only thing left to do after that's going to be to fertilize the fields, but I have to wait until the next day because that'll be April 1st. So we're right where we need to be, folks. And like I said, I'm hoping tomorrow that we can pick back up where we left off, but I'm going to have to see what tomorrow brings, given, what we had today with the power outage. And, I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. But, if we're good, should be able to catch us tomorrow on another stream. We do like to take a break at least one day during the week just to kind of, kill the monotony of things and catch our breath, if you will. So we'll see. That might be tomorrow. And then we'll pick right back up, on things on Thursday. But, keep your eyes and ears open. Make sure, if you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Go to YouTube, !YouTube. Also, check us out on Kick. Everything that we do on Twitch, I've uploaded to YouTube. And I also have some shorts on YouTube that I did. I have some recordings I did with some other games. Just to kind of get a feel for, what stuff people may or may not like. And to help me to see what games I could record and, what stuff. But with the new PC coming this week, that should help us out a lot to be able to do some more stuff. So, that's all I want to do. Keep growing the channel, come up with some new games to play and some new ideas. I don't know if I'm going to be a bells and whistles kind of guy. I kind of like things just the raw meat and potatoes. Get in, play the game, have fun. It's just not my cup of tea, to do all that that other stuff. I mean, it doesn't mean eventually, maybe, but as of right now, I just want to get in and play the games, have you guys come out, watch games. You know, if there's things we can do in the games, you know what I mean? Just a, you know, adult channel, come and play some video games, hang out, relax, chit chat, you know, just get into meat and potatoes of the playthrough. Also, too, if anybody plays American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim, we do have a VTC for our team, Crusaders. You don't have to be on the team to join. Anybody can join. Just exclamation point VTC. We use Truckee. You will have to download the app for Truckee, and you must have that up and running. You must have that up and running when before you play, open up ATS or ETS, so it logs in your miles. So if you do decide to join, you can always message me in the Discord. Let me know you put an app in, and I'll go ahead and accept it, or Big Vito will accept it. I don't care what kind of miles, race, standard. Just go, have fun, make friends, It is only for PC, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, they will eventually. I heard that they're going to do ATS for console, but how far away that's going to be, I have no idea. I mean, it could be next year, 5 years from now. But they did say seriously that they want to do it for console. So it's just a matter of them getting, I guess, all the coding, switched over for whatever the coding is for consoles. And I would venture to say it's only for next gen too. I don't think they would incorporate old gen into that. It would be too complicated. But yeah, let me know what map you decide to go with, and let me know, how you like it. Like I said, if you want to be a part of Discord, exclamation point Discord. We do have a thing in there for Farm Sim, so you can go into the Farm Sim text channel and just, send screenshots or, type in, hey guys, I'm playing such and such map. If you guys haven't played it, I think it's really cool, or if you have any troubles with something on the map, just make sure you identify if what platform you're on, because we'll have a lot of people from many different platforms, so you might get an answer. Somebody might assume that you're on PC, and they'll give you an answer that may be only a PC resolution, and you'll be kind of spinning your wheels if you're on console, you know what I mean, and vice versa. But yeah, that goes for anybody in chat. Please feel free, if you're not already a part. If your name is different than what I may know you in Twitch, just make sure you send me a DM that says, John Doe is really so-and-so from your Twitch stream. This way I can, I'll recognize who you are better. And I feel real good about what we've done tonight, too. We're going to get this contract finished. Well, two, right? What do we have? Two left? Yeah, we have this one. Actually, yeah, 3. We got the harvesting one, the 15K. We got 105,000 that's done, and then we have this one here on field 3. So 283, 333, 412, 13. Yeah, maybe like around 413 total that we're going to get. That's going to put us well over 2 million. Get what, about 2.2? So about 2.2 million we'll have. And then we have to decide. Well, no, we already did decide, didn't we, Chet? This field, we would then purchase, 313. We plow the road. We're going to line this up here. So there's a little bit extra we got to cut in there. And we're going to make this all one big field. So these 3 contracts here will help pay for that new field over there with a little bit left over. And that is going to turn that into a monstrous field. But that'll be good because that's going to give us the opportunity for major money crops on that field. Cotton's definitely going to be over there. You know, soybean, corn, right? We're going to get big time stuff over there. That's for darn sure. Sugar cane. Oh my God, can you imagine the sugar cane that we're going to get off of there? Ooh, man. We're going to have to do, you know what I may have to learn? I'm going to have to learn how to do the polls in the in Twitch chat. Okay? When we get that big field set up to the point where, you know, we're running like cotton in there and we're running, you know, those big money crops, you know, maybe we'll put a poll in chat, you know, to see who can, you know, what we can get for that. Like how many liters we'll get, how many bales we can get if we do grass, right? To do silage bales, right? That would be kind of cool, don't you think? I think that would be kind of neat. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool. All I know is we are getting a lot of crop off of these fields. My goodness. What was it? We got 3 million sugar beets, right? Isn't that what we ended up with over there? I don't even know what we ended up with here. I lost count of how much I took over there. I know it was at least two trailers, so that's 3 million plus whatever was in that 3-in-1 trailer, right? So 3,055,000, somewhere around there so far. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, Flint, if you're still there too, if you get everything downloaded and you just need a password, bro, just let me know. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, do your thing, bro. You do your thing. Have your fun. You have fun on that map there. I actually almost played that map too, that South African map. Yeah, that one, and there was a South American map that I looked at last week. I don't know, what was it, Nova Estancia or something like that? That looked pretty cool. What kind of contract you running, Flint? Bales, nice. You doing grass, silage, straw? What you got? I'm thinking silage, maybe, but could be wrong. Hey, nice. That's awesome. Now, did it say in the description, is that a legit place in South Africa, or did it not indicate that? 150 bales. Oh, yeah. Good job. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Look who's here. Big Vito coming in with the raid. Yo, Big Vito, what's up, cuz? Big Vito, how are you, sir? What's up, buddy? Outlaw, what's up, Outlaw? How are you, sir? K-Dub in the house. What's up, K-Dub? Game crash, sounds are wonky. Oh, geez, Vete. Sorry to hear that, buddy. How are you, K-Dub? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming in. Vito, thank you so much for that raid, partner. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, so for those of you coming in with the raid, thank you very much. Are you excited for Thursday? Nah. Why would I be excited for Thursday? It's just another Thursday. Yeah, right. Yeah, of course, bro. You kidding? I'm just hoping I, do what I'm supposed to do correctly, that's all. Computers and all that stuff, they always get me nervous. Yeah, right. Yeah, 9 p.m. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. So K-Dub, for the Outlaw said hi. Hello, Outlaw. Check see what she needs, babe. So Mr. Big Vito was gracious enough and kind enough to send me. He just had a brand new computer that he built that he's using currently, and he was gracious and humble enough and nice enough to ask me if I wanted the computer he was using because it's 10 times better than what I have at the moment. Yeah, I know, right? So, so he was able to ship that out today, and it should arrive here potentially by Thursday, as long as things, go the way they should. It's not a peak time, no holiday or anything, so we shouldn't have any issues. And, hopefully, if it comes in early enough Thursday, plug it in. Tomorrow I may attempt to just clear everything. That's why I say tomorrow I may or may not stream. I'll clear the desk, make sure everything's good. And, get ready for when it shows up. And then just, plug it in, get the browser loaded, get, whatever I'm going to need. I'm not going to go and download everything right away. I'm going to download some things stream-wise that I know are going to be important first, OBS, Steam, I don't know, whatever else I'm going to, feel like I need at that point in time. And then, go from there. See how it goes. But I'm very, very hyped and can't wait. And, I'm super thankful. I can't express it enough. And, to have a person, do that for you is very humbling. And, I know Mr. Vito, he builds computers kind of like for a hobby. So, for him and knowing that somebody really needs one and, being able to send it to them and, it's just, it's a great thing. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Vito is giving me the PC that he built. I guess it was last year or something. And, it's 10 times better than what I have. So that should really allow me the opportunity. Mikey Vane, what's up, Mikey? Thank you for the follow, Mike. Much appreciated, brother. That actually will officially, not that I keep track of it really as a goal, but as soon as the ticker turns here, that will officially put us at, there it is, 2,500 followers. 2018, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so, and it's fully upgradable. It's everything in there, is going to be something that we'll be able to upgrade, and we don't have to do anything special. The case is a good case, and, we can kind of just do what we need to do. But to just be able to get something that I should be able to stream with right out the box kind of deal is going to be huge. And to be able to record other games for me for YouTube. The biggest thing is going to be getting on Kick, right? Because I got to hit Kick pretty hard. We have, 69 followers over on Kick. We need at least 75 to at least get one of the things done for being verified, I think, over there. And just to have a presence for myself, our team, other folks that are over there, you know, to learn the processes and just get to know other people and, you know, just help the channel grow. And then to record games that I haven't been able to play in, you know, 3, 4, 5 years or any, right? Flint. So, you know, it's going to be tremendous. I have games in my Steam library that I've bought. I tried and I like the game, but it won't run and it just sits there for years. You know what I mean? So we just want to get better at what we do, you know, get good content. You know, I talked about it earlier. I'm not a huge bells and whistles kind of guy. Whether or not that'll change, I don't know. But it's just kind of not me. It's kind of like, you know, we have an adult channel. Let's get into some games, some conversation. You know, talk about games, talk about, you know, sports, or, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I may do like some faint music in the background because I'll be able to do that through OBS and stuff. But, you know, I don't think you're going to see too much. Not going to have fancy this and that. Let's just get in, play some games, talk about games, you know, meet new people, you know, have the people we already know be a part of things, and, you know, just have fun for a couple hours, right? Taking 41, there you go, 163 total bales. Nice. Contract's done, and you got food for your sheep. Can't beat that, Flint. Good work. Yeah, that's awesome, Flint. Yeah, so for those of you that are coming in that don't know, today I tried to stream twice this morning, but we had major power outages. So the two streams that I did, we did about 50 minutes on the one and maybe, I don't know, an hour and 10 minutes on the other. And basically, once we got power back and we got things back to somewhat kind of normal, I decided, about 3 hours ago, so 5:30, to fire up a stream. But what I wanted to do was try to finish quicker than it would have taken to get these 3 contracts done that Mr. Swede took. They're huge numbers, probably going to get about $400,000, I would say, when it's all said and done. Viking Hammer is in the building. What's up, Viking? There's another awesome teammate of ours, Mr. Viking Hammer 73. What's up, cuz? So, yeah, and I know we got a ghost spot over there, Mr. Ghost Trucker. I see him. We're doing great, Viking. Yeah, so we were without power for about 5 hours. And so I had 2 videos that basically were the same video because we didn't get anywhere with them. And I was like, you know what? Let's just get these contracts done. We have 2 of them finished. We did lease the bigger harvester. We're using the bigger header just to get them done. Normally we wouldn't. Oh, no kidding, K-Dub. Oh, geez. K-Dub, thank you so much, man. Oh, I really appreciate it. Really do. Thank you. It means a ton, brother. Muffin is happy. Muffin's got a smile on his face. So, yeah, we got this little bit left here for the potatoes, and then all the contracts will be finished. We'll deliver what we have to deliver, and then, you know, finish them out, make our roughly $400,000. And then what we're going to do is we will then be purchasing this field, number 4, and then we're going to cut this here, plow this together, and then we're going to line this up, plow that, and then this will be one field all the way down to field 16. This is a train track, so I can't do anything there. But that'll put all this together as one big field. So, you know, it's going to be good. How you doing, Queen? Nah, really, K-Dub, that means a ton, man. Thank you. I know you're always, about in the community, and you know, um, I appreciate that support. It does. It means a ton, bro. Good to see you, Queen. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so we'll finish that up. Well, then, this field here right now is getting rolled. So we have that little bit. That's half the field. We have that to finish rolling. That has our sorghum on it. You were exhausted today? I got you. And then we have 2 fields near the farm that have oat. And then we have field number 1, I believe it is, near the shop that has grass. So we don't have all the fields yet. We have 9 and 10. We have these fields here, and we have field number 1. We do plan on buying field 13. We'll plow this in, get rid of these trees, make this just a little bit bigger. I wanted to connect this, but we can't because there's telephone poles there. And then eventually, we'll buy 14, 15. We'll merge those together. Just making the bigger field so that we can do a little bit more, for the challenge that we're doing. But yeah, it's going pretty good. So, we're only we'll be at about $2 million. Oh yeah, he definitely will. Rough night last night with the mother-in-law. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I know those kind of nights and days for sure. Yeah, he'll be ready to go for that. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of getting the money, get the new production facilities down. We'll do sugar, we'll do a spinnery. We are going to try that wood pellet mod that came out. We'll probably do a smaller field with some whatchamacallit, poplar, because I know you have to do wood chips for that. Glad he stayed single. You can help Swede with the logs. There you go. Yeah, so, we're getting there. Once we get all the fields and we get the productions running, like right now, the flour mill's running on autopilot. We have 400,000 of everything in there except the sorghum. That's why we're doing that big field, right? So I plan on having, the $500,000 in the factory and then $1 million in the silo. This way we have another 2 times to fill it up. And then our silage, we have about 400,000 liters in there making silage. And then we have in storage 1.1, 1 million. Oat, that's going to be over $1 million soon. Canola, that was off a contract, so that's nothing big. Sugar beet, we got 203. Silage, we got almost $1 million in storage. So the bakery, remember, we're only allowed for the challenge to do the one process of production. So we're not able to do any animals. We're not able to do any secondary. So if we do flour, like the wheat and the grains and all that, can only make flour. That's it. We're not allowed to make anything else after that. Sorry, was muted while setting up the ATS server. Oh, yeah, we're doing great, Vike. Yeah, exactly. So, yep, no worries, Vito. Yeah, we're doing great, Vike. How about you guys? So, I mean, look, we got 4.5 million liters in grass, 1.7 in straw. I have to figure out if we're going to use straw or not. I can get a production facility for straw. I just, I don't know if we're going to do that. I want to, but then there's a small part of me that says don't. King of Big Rig Holland's in the house. What's up, King? How are you, sir? Good to see another one of our Crusader friends. How are you, bud? Good to see you, pal. Hope you are doing fantastic. I know the missus was in here, said she's had a rough night last night, kind of tired today, so, hopefully you guys are able to, chill and regroup, kind of get yourselves, remember back in the day, guys, you had Calgon, the bubble bath stuff? Be Calgon, take me away. That's what you guys need, right? You need like a Calgon take me away moment. Somehow Calgon made all things better. Never worked for you, you're still here? Well, it's not supposed to kill you, Flint. You know what I mean? It isn't Calgon take me out, right? Like this isn't like Don Corleone Calgon, right? Where you get whacked. It's Calgon take me away, like lift me up and give me comfort and peace and take me away from all the headaches and the pain. Flint was looking at the newer version of Calgon. It was called Pine Box Calgon. He didn't read the labels carefully, and he was like, what's he was looking for the Pine Box one. Or the swimming with the fishes Calgon. Yeah. No, you gotta make sure you get the right label. Yeah, well, I mean, to me, bubble bath's only gonna take you so far, I guess. Now they got them bubble bombs. You just drop like a big rubber ball in there, and it just, gives you everything you need. You ain't got no box of detergent, you got to drop in there. Light them scented candles, kind of be like Rev Run on Run's house. Just sitting back, Big Joe Diesel. So, question. What's your question, Mr. Chief? Yeah, you be to do Run's house, Flint. That's you could do your stream like Run's house, like sitting in the tub with the lit candles, the bottle of champagne, just chilling, talking about the news of the day. Yeah, it'd be Flint's house. Right. What's up, Diesel? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man. When we gonna do some Pal World? Queen says she'd be drunk in the tub. A bottle full of Bud, drunk in the tub. That's a new 50 Cent lyric right there. But yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to get on Pal World again. I'll be honest with you. I think I kind of got away from it for a little bit, kind of regrouped. Yeah, man, get a little 50 in there. I gotta be in the club, baby. Yeah. Yeah, Flint said I need to take a little hop over to the candy shop. Yeah, now I gotta get to the club. You go to the candy shop. And we'll meet you over at Khalid's place. We'll go to Khaled's joint after that. You've been playing Warships? Nice. PC Warships, I assume, right? Have you done? Do they have submarines going on the PC version of that yet? I forget if they. I know they had it for a while, and I think people who had them could keep them, but I don't know if they're still doing the submarines or not. I know they eventually want to get submarines on the console version. You know, Legends. They do. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never done the submarines. I hope they bring that to Legends soon, man. I just want to, man, I just want to see what that would be like. That would be kind of cool. It's got to be pretty gratifying. I think a little more gratifying to get a kill in the submarine than it would with your ship. Even though the ship's gratifying, you know, you're throwing 10, 12 shells out there, but you know, sneak around, get your sub in position, you know, come surface and launch those suckers. That's got to be pretty cool. Just working on more bales there, Diesel? Yeah, so Flint said he just did a contract for 150 hay bales, and he wound up with, what was it, 163, I think you said? So you took them back. You got them in there for the sheep. So, yeah, hey, Diesel, check it out, man. So here's what we're thinking of doing. So this field right here, right, we put all these fields together. We're going to purchase this field next, okay? And we're going to merge this. We'll cut this in over here. And then we're going to make 4, 6, 7, and 8. This will all be one big field. Now, just to give you an idea of what quantities we'll be looking, or yields, we just did a contract on 4 for sugar beet, and we got just over 3 million sugar beet just on this field. So this is going to be at least 3 times that. So we're looking at 10 million or more for a yield. So what we're thinking of doing is, you know, once we get that done and put together, we're going to be putting some big crops, you know, cotton. We got to do grass bales, right? Or silage bales, rather. We got to do that. Like, you know, what kind of numbers are we going to get off of there, bro? That's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait to see how many bales, you know, we can get off of that. You know, we'll put corn over here, sugar cane, potato, sugar beet, right? Hydrate from Queen, thank you. Can't wait until we get couch potato seed variant. There you go. Big Flat, Texas. Love that map. It's where you can make big money. Yeah, that's what we're trying, bro. Yeah, we got the $1 trillion challenge. So, and like I said earlier, guys, again, if you're going out to the YouTube channel and you're checking out the videos that we put together, I really, really do thank you. You know, we're trying real hard to get better at what we do. You know, suggestions for me be great. Send them to me in the Discord. You know, with the PC coming now, I've had some ideas of doing tutorial videos. So if you guys would like to see some tutorial videos for Farm Sim, I mean, most of you know how to play, so I don't know what they would do to help you. But, you know, if you know people that would look into those kind of things, you know, I'll probably set something up. And then other games that we're going to play. But, you know, if you're going out and you're checking it out, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment. The videos have been doing really well, and I'm truly blessed, and I thank you guys a lot. You know, if you guys that are in chat right now or some of the folks going out and spending some time in the videos, we're at 270 subscribers. I think like not even like 8 months ago, we were only at maybe like 150. So it's been, you know, it's been growing, and the views on this current playthrough have been tremendous. So I thank you guys a ton from the bottom of my heart, man. It means a ton. You know, I'm an older guy trying to get in this game and, you know, in the streaming thing, and we've been doing it. You know, we've been good for 3 years, but we haven't had 3 years of time. You know, we mentioned before, out of the 3 years that I've been doing it, November 1st, 2020 is when we started as a full-time. And I probably have about a year and a half that was missed, you know, due to you know, COVID and asthma and all that stuff. So, you know, we've been trying real hard to make this work and get better. So I thank you for all your support and your time and your efforts. So Susie Crafts in the house. What's up, Susie? We got James Bond coming in with the follow, knocking that sucker out of the park. What's up, James? How are you, sir? Canada's funniest videos. There you go, Queen. Yeah, so Chief, we'll have to see about Pal World, bro. I don't know. I think I'm kind of chilling with it for a little while, just to see some new things come out for it, right? Just getting ready to do some farming, Susie. Nice. There's another awesome teammate of ours, Susie Crafts. Susie Crafts been super busy, so it's a tremendous pleasure to see you come out to the stream, Susie. I know you've been, you know, just swamped with stuff, so thank you for coming out. First time chatter from Shaken, Not Stirred, Mr. James Bond. How are you, sir? Thank you for coming out, James. Let's get a shout out for James Bond, please. Very good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing tremendous. Susie, what map you going to be playing? What you got working? James, what brought you to the channel, buddy? I'd be curious. Did you come in with the raid, or it doesn't say you were from the raid, so I'm assuming not. Valley Springs. Oh, good. Actually, somebody else mentioned to me about Valley Springs, too. Doing a lot of mowing grass? Nice. Good work. Well, I'm glad you're here. It's great to see you. You know, give our best to your family. I hope everybody's doing well. We do have an ad break coming up in about 40 seconds, folks. I don't know if you guys see that in the chat. Does it show that? You play FS22? Nice. All right, James, good for you, bro. Couple more passes, chat. Actually, maybe one more pass after this. Nope, it's going to leave a little bit on the end. WrestleMania? God, no. No, the missus and my daughter, they tried to look for tickets last year. And their friend Devin, they looked last year, they looked recent, they're like over $1,000. Yo, Diesel Burner. Diesel Burner's in the house. What's up, cuz? You're on the Series S? Nice. I'm on the Series X. Very good. Yo, Mrs. Crew, you got to pucker up. Mrs. Crew got a pucker. Oh, my gosh. Oh. You can hear her? Yeah. Yep. She's talking to Ghost Trucker. Oh, yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, I think the cheapest she found it last year, it wasn't confirmed, though, because it was just kind of like they didn't have the exact number yet, right? So it was given like a roundabout. I think the nosebleed, way up in the nosebleed was like $75 a seat or something. So yeah, it was just not. It wasn't something, that was going to work because, like I don't want them. If you're going to go there, you don't want to be in the nosebleeds. Because I've been in the nosebleeds at some stuff, and it sucks. Although when I went when I was a kid, the nosebleed was like $1. You get in, you go up to the rafters, and you sit down, and you hug a pole. You know what I mean? So, for them to spend, a few $100 and have a shitty experience, I'd rather they watch it at home, put it on the big TV, and just, relax, enjoy yourself, put your feet up. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, it did capture it. My bad. Look at that. I thought it was going to miss the edge. Last row, chat. Last row, contract will be done. Yeah, exactly. Stone Cold 935 from James. I love it. I love Stone Cold's my favorite wrestler. Well, no, hold on. Crew got to put the brakes on. It's Ric Flair and then Stone Cold. Right? So, yeah, Ric Flair, then Stone Cold. But, yeah, definitely a huge fan, James. That's awesome. There it is, folks. Success. Thank God. This is done. Oh, my gosh. Well, you know what? We should go capture this little piece over here that we missed, shouldn't we? Just to get it completely finished. Yeah, now, chat, we did use the bigger header and the faster speed. Remember to cut the challenge is not over 15 miles an hour. But given what happened today with the 2 power outages during my stream and not being able to do what we needed to do, this stream was us catching up, right? Getting the things done that we needed to get done here. So, but it's finished, right? So at least, yeah, this is Texas Flat. So this gets us caught up. We have the big field getting rolled. We're going to turn this crop in. And then we're going to finalize those contracts. getting between $350,000 and $400,000, and that's going to get us to where we need to be. It's a legit playthrough now on it, right? We got this stuff done, and if we stream tomorrow or starting Thursday, then we'll be right back, in order where we were, because, we had a 50-minute stream that got blown out with the power outage. And then after that, we did another hour that got blown out with the power outage. Then we were gone for 5-6 hours. So, it's just good to get these contracts done, because Swede felt bad because he accepted all 3 contracts and we were cruising. And then, it just fell apart. So I feel good now because it's done. All we got to do is offload, bring the crops over to the facility, and collect, and that'll be all. So in order to catch up, we made sure that we used the faster equipment, because I didn't want, this would have taken, we probably would just about be getting done the sugar beet by now. But this way we got them all done, right? Yeah, exactly. Hours and hours, bro. So we got the adjusted header. It does 10 meters. I should have done the 20, but we did the 10. And we were at, 26 miles an hour, I think that was, chat. So, it worked out. I'm happy. I'm happy with where we're at. This is finished. That's the key. So we'll fill this up. So there we go. Get that. We're going to go deliver this. I believe that was grain door 1. Yeah, grain door 1 or grain gate 1. Got to be careful though. This truck with this auger wagon really likes to drift. Try to keep it steady as we can. Bond said shaken, not stirred. That's right. He sure did. Who was your favorite Bond? You're retired from M16? Is that correct? M16 or MI6? Is that a military thing, I assume? Did Sai say grits? I miss grits. Oh, brisket. I need some grits. MI6? Oh, no, the train. What's MI6? I'm not sure I know what that is. Mission Impossible 6? All right, let's go. All right, so we'll probably have to deliver that other boatload as well, just to finish out the contract. Classified information. Yep. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, no kidding, Diesel. I meant to say kidding and Diesel at the same time, and I come up with Kizzle. I appreciate that, Diesel. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. She's not playing anything, bro. She's just talking to Ghost and Outlaw on Discord. And she just raised a roof, man. My neighbors are going to be knocking on the windows pretty soon. I think she's trying to imagine if she was playing the game. Yeah, imagine if she was playing something, bro. She'd be, woo. She'd be even, if she was watching wrestling, I'd have to leave. I'd have to stream from my car or something. I got to get one of them travel Xbox setups. You tell me you'd have to kill me. I understand, James. No worries, bro. Yeah, and I even have the noise canceling headset too. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just go right from the phone. Yeah, they must not be Miss Crew canceling. All right, hopefully this will finish all that. All right. But not today. That's right, James. Yeah, could you imagine us trying to do all this stuff with like 35,000 liter trailers or 40,000? Man, it would take us all day. Yeah, I was going to do the truck with one of the big trailers, but it only holds, I think, 500,000. So I mean, this thing holding 1.5 is tremendous. So we combined, let me just get straight here. So what we did was we have some individual fields. So 10's by itself, 9's by itself. 5, 6, 7, and 8 we did merge together. And we're going to put 4. The rest of these fields, this we're not going to merge. We can't. We will merge these two. So there's some fields we merged, but not all of them. But for the challenge, you know, we do have to go as big as we can. This will probably get us to maybe like 80, what? 85, 86% possibly. Oh, wait. No. What's that? Contract on field 3. Oh, it's finished. Wow, I didn't think I was going to finish it. So we got a lot left over, right? Oh, that's great. So we'll put that in the silo. In fact, maybe I'll be able to help you on your game. It's possible. Yeah. Probably the game that Mom's listening to. Yeah, what we do is typically with new folks, we just want to get to know you, see you around, Discord, see you in the streams. We've had some bad apples come along with some folks joining us, not recently, but in, years past. But yeah, I mean, we're always welcoming to new folks, and especially people that want to get in on, the playthroughs that we're doing, whether it's Farm Sim or other games. Like Chief, a year and a half ago, I didn't even know Chief 88, and we've been running some Pal World together. We've run some Conan together, and I don't think we did Farm Sim together, Chief and I. I don't recall. I don't think we did, but we try to, have some fun. I know it's tough. People have work schedules and, real life and family and all that. I mean, I do too. I got 8 people in my house. So we're busy. I got a completely handicapped mother, quadriplegic. 264,000. There we go. That's good. So, I know what it's like. We got kids in school, kids at work. Yeah, and then Flint was like, man, everything that happens, it seems to happen when Mr. Crew's around. So maybe Crew's the bad apple, So that's why Flint said, you can't play with me no more, bro. You come on my Minecraft, you blow all my stuff up. You come in the Farm Sim, you start plowing like the city streets, and you're planting crops diagonally. I don't know what you're doing. You were raised in a military family? Nice. Yeah, we got a lot of military folks that are part of our community, the Crusaders team. Yeah, we got quite a few. That's great. All right, there we go. That's done. Ugh. Air Force. Sweet. Love it. Good work. Okay. Collect, and collect. There we go. 2.2, baby. Petey plays? Did we see Petey? Where's Petey? Yo, Petey, what's up, cuz? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. There we go, folks. Contract finish, 2.2 million. Oh yeah, we got to get rid of what am I doing? We got to get rid of whoops, wrong tab. Let's get rid of that. Rid of that. And let's get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Rolling's going good. Man. Chat. That was, you were in Frankfurt, Germany. Nice. Chat, that was something else. Whew, that was a lot of work, chat. But we got it done. We are right where we needed to be after our first two streams this morning that didn't go right with the power. So we're in good position. Oh, you were born in Germany? Nice, bro. We got everything back to normal. That field's getting rolled. So, yeah, so there's a part on this right here. Now, this is where some of the roads and stuff were, but for some reason, this is not getting recognized. So what we're going to do, chat, is when we take care of this field, right, we're going to buy that, merge it. I'm then going to get the big John Deere plow, and we're going to replow this entire field. We're going to do a full reset, and I'm hoping that replowing the field will fix that little faux pas that is being caused for this strip. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But that was good work. I'm stoked. We actually have that thing, ready to go now for our next stream. And let's see, our grass field. I think this has still got to grow yet, right? Yeah, we only got the seeding done. So, yeah, we're in good shape, chat. Working a lot of overtime is late, covering another location. Okay. Usual day off, Stuart. Okay. Day off to work, personal vehicle to get my dad out. Okay, gotcha, Petey. All right, brother. Hey, look, it's just one of those things, you got to do your thing now, and you're taking care of business. I get it. Definitely. I understand. Been there, done that, my friend. I know exactly what you're doing. Not your work, meaning, I've had time. We were just talking to my kids the other day about it. And I'm like, yeah, we had a huge contract for a company I worked at with Sprint, right? So we did all the printing for Sprint for the entire U.S. So any flyers, posters, banners, free hanging banners in the little Sprint stores back in the day, right? Any of that stuff you saw came from us. And there were times I'd go into work first shift, 7 o'clock in the morning, leave about 2:30, and I'd have to go back after picking up the kids from school, grab a bite to eat at the house, and be right back at work by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And then I'd be at work till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, working triples. And, oh, man, it was unrelenting sometimes. But, yeah, we've been there, did it, and, just did what we could at that time to take care of business, right? So you're doing what you got to do, taking care of business. Keep doing what you do. That's right. Yeah, I mean, when I was doing that, we had 2 children, and I think she was pregnant with our third. And then I, kept doing it even after. I mean, we have 4 now, so yeah, I mean, it pays the bills, it put food on the table, Just do what you can, as hard as you can, as long as you can, and because one day, you get older, you can't do as much, so you just do it while you can. Don't know if we're going to be on tomorrow morning or not. It really depends. I'm going to do some prep for the PC coming. Trying to pick up some pieces from today with all the power out and stuff. That's right. Enjoy them older years, man. I hope God willing, right? You get to them older years and have enough put away where you can kind of cruise a little bit. So, hopefully that works out for you, Petey. That would be my my hope, man. Is I just hope that it all works out, man. Get some farming in tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you're over there in Wisconsin? You're over there in Wisconsin? All right, so guys, we are going to get ready to raid out. We're going to go. This is a new person that we've been following now, and just another new person we're trying to get, into the community and get to know their community and stuff like that, just to grow the channel, learn about some new folks. So let's get ready to get this raid going. And I want to say thank you. I really, really appreciate everybody coming out today, everything that you guys have done. I look forward to continuing this to go. I hope you guys are enjoying the challenge, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Keep a lookout for tomorrow. Can't promise it, but we'll see what happens. Be good, be safe, be blessed, keep on gaming, and let's rock this, okay? This is Crew, and as always, I'm out.